Hello artsy peeps, this is Ian DJ, Raven Fox 13. For today's video, we will be doing a quick and fun painting using the Prang Oval 8 Semi-Moist Watercolor Set. It's been a while since I got to see another Prang set. I have been using this since college. Before I used the 16 color set, but for now, let's try to check the quality of the recently manufactured set. The set has 8 semi-moist ovals over here. It also comes with this nice brush, number 6. You can easily take the colors out whenever you want to. And you can also easily replace it just in case you need to refill the colors or change it prior to what kind of colors that you want. So this set features colors from black, brown, purple, violet, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. So basically, very similar to the colors of a Crayola 8-color crayon set. Okay, so let's start by swatching everything. I'm using a Canson watercolor paper, 200 GSM. For this one, I'll start here. So, I have been using this watercolor before when I was in college. So, this was the first watercolor set that I got. It's not student grade. This is a studio grade watercolor. Probably most of the people that started in watercoloring started with this set. But I got the 16 color set back then because I like turquoise and the magenta, yellow. It has a distinct smell that would remind you of parang a sweet food, probably because of the gum arabic. Colors are bright. They're easy to manipulate. Over here, let's get the blue. So this cost me around 295 pesos when I got it from a local bookstore. It's actually funny when you look at this and then you see that the colors here are technically the same colors as the first set of Crayola crayons that you have. See that? There you go. Colors are vibrant, bright, and it feels very similar to how I used them before. Now, let's try to do a quick sketch over here, creating something out of this so that we can check. I probably was using this brand for more than 4 years when I was in college. I still used it even after college because there are no other brands available back then. But now, there are different kinds of brands available, and after trying a few ones, I already have my favorites. But I just would like to check this one so that I can see for myself whether the brand is still a good brand for beginners. This is one of the most asked about brand when you talk about watercolors, because most people use this in their watercolor journey. Okay, there you go. So I will be using the colors over here as a mixing plate. This one, the cover. So I need to mix the colors first. I'll be getting the yellow here on the biggest palette. So far, the watercolor is actually good, though it's a little bit challenging to create glazes using the same watercolor on Prang. Probably add a little bit more. It easily lifts. I can still remember before I can add more layers into my watercolor, but now suddenly it feels a little bit different. Nonetheless, it's still good. Probably add a glaze of yellow here just to check if I can do it. It can be done. Okay, so let's add a little bit of glazing around here also. There we go. Now we want to differentiate this part to the other. I'll be getting a little bit of orange and then pull. There we go. Not bad. Okay, so similar to my overview of this watercolor, if you like to start with a cheap or non-expensive watercolor paints, this would be a good set for you. It includes everything that you need, from the brushes to the paint palette up to the mixing plate. You can use it on watercolor paper. The colors are good. Of course, other watercolors would give you more vibrant reds and pinks, but this is actually good for beginners, and I would highly suggest you try it out. You can easily draw something similar to what I did. You can follow the video and try to mix your greens and other colors in the palette. Let the other colors mix on the painting itself. Now that you see the dried version of most of the colors, they're a little bit duller than when they are wet, so it's just natural for watercolor paints. The brush is actually good. I actually like how it performed on the paper. For a student grade watercolor set, this is actually a very good one. I'd highly suggest you try it too if you're looking for your first set. For glazing with light colors, it's good. For darker colors, sometimes the colors lifts so easy on the watercolor paper. If your painting style requires lifting, that would be a good news for you. All in all, this is a good watercolor set and a fun investment before you get your artist colors. Nice color selection. I would highly like a magenta and an ultramarine blue instead of the other colors that are here, because we can actually mix the brown and the black we don't need. It would be better if these two colors are changed into magenta and ultramarine blue instead. So that's it for today's video. This is Ian DJ, RavenFox13. I'll see you again on the next video review. Bye-bye. Ciao. Don't forget to like and subscribe.